That's the Cocker Spaniel. The cocker part of this spaniel's name comes from its traditional role in hunting woodcock. There are now over 220,000 of them in homes across the UK. So why do we love them so much?
She's very loving and sort of cuddly, and she's like a little bear.
They're such ridiculously happy dogs. They don't seem to register any misery. It just doesn't seem to be possible. They're just completely optimistic.
Optimistic she's going to get a cuddle, optimistic she's going to get some food. Happy, really, and always hopeful.
There's one thing Cocker Spaniels love just as much as people. Food. Cockers have an insatiable appetite. And if you're not careful, you could end up with a lot more cocker on the end of your lead than you bargained for.
She loves eating really disgusting, preferably semi-rotten fish off the beach, and actually anything else she can find that's revolting, and the more disgusting the better. Oh, God. See what I mean?
Just like cockers, springers are another working dog whose tireless enthusiasm and reliability make them a firm favourite. But there's one skill in particular that helps them stand out from the crowd. Their sense of smell. Dogs have around 40 times more scent receptors in their noses than humans. Incredibly, dogs have stereo smell. Each nostril smells independently, so they can work out what a certain smell is and where it's coming from. And springers' noses are so powerful, they can even detect scents underwater. This springer's nose has served him well in his vital role as a search and rescue dog. 11-year-old Toby can find his way around the Peak District like it's his back garden. Over the past 6 years, Toby, alongside his owner Paul Taylor, has been involved in hundreds of emergency call-outs.
Toby loves his job. He always wants to get out there and work. I don't think he's happy if he's not working.
He's been trained to use his incredible sense of smell to track down people who've got lost or into trouble.
Every now and then you can see him sort of like he's shooting off up there. He's covering ground at the same time with his nose. Howie!
One man who's grateful for Toby's nose is Ivan Simcock. He's enjoyed walking in this countryside all of his life.
I'm 80 years old and I'm still walking these hills in the Peak District, and I enjoy every minute of it. It's in my bones.
But on a winter's day 3 years ago, the weather suddenly turned.
The wind got up and it started snowing like the clappers. In fact, it was a complete whiteout within about 15 minutes. The footpaths were obliterated. I was having difficulty in walking because the snow was so deep. I was gradually getting colder and colder, so I could feel that hypothermia was setting in. I was panicking by this time. What do I do? I'm thinking, this is it, you know.
Ivan was lost for the best part of 12 hours in freezing conditions. The emergency services mounted a huge operation to find him, involving a team of 76 people and several rescue dogs. Just when hope was beginning to fade, it was Toby who found Ivan in a makeshift shelter.
All I could see were head torches. Toby was so iced up with the cold, he'd got icicles coming from his fur. So Paul had to get rid of all this ice before he could put him on top of me. And Toby was put on top and he was licking me, and oh man, what can you say? I have not seen Toby since that night.
Come on then.
3 years after his remarkable rescue, Ivan and Toby are about to be reunited.
Ideally, would like to see my pal again. I really would.
Hey,
Hey! I know you, pal. I know you, my gorgeous one. Who's that, then? Hey, my pal. You were my saviour. You were. You were. You were, pal. You don't realise how important you are to me. Yes, I owe my life to you, mate. There's no doubt about that.
After years of service, Toby's working life is drawing to a close. and he'll soon be able to put his paws up and become a normal pet for Paul and his family.
I think I'll be a bit sad when I've got to hang his coat up, but then again, he's worked and everyone retires and needs a rest. I don't think I could get another dog like Toby. Love him to bits.